Hello, my lovely Gemini. Welcome to your reading for June 2020. Happy birthday to you. I wish you all, for those of you that have had a birthday, I hope you had a wonderful birthday and a great start to your birthday year. And for those that have yet to have a birthday, I hope you have a very happy birthday and also a fabulous start to your birth year, which is always an exciting time to see what the year holds for you, what you can explore. What I want to say to you is, and what I'm getting from my guides is, it is going to be a time of exploration for you. It's going to be a time of, I want to say, trial and error. It's a time of having the courage to try new things. It's a courage of setting out on your journey to bring in the changes that you're wanting to bring in. That's very much, and they're coming through with that information really, really quickly for you. So it is a time of having the courage to do what it is you want to do, explore new things, explore new ways of being, explore new ways of working, of living your life, of what you're experiencing. Bring in the new. It's an exciting time for you to explore who you are and who you want to become, who you want to be, what reality you want to create for yourself. It's going to be a month of that really happening and coming in around you. This is a general reading for you, Gemini. It is a reading for Gemini. Let me fix this. It is a reading for Gemini Sun, Rising and Moon sign. Also listen to your rising sign and moon sign, as I say, because some months that will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. So have a listen to that as well. I'd like to thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting on my channel. I really appreciate your support. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you know when I'm posting new videos. Also that notification bell. Then you know when I'm posting my videos for you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, Gemini, follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there that's going to be specific to you. Okay, so I've given you the introduction to what my guides have said, what's come through initially as I was concentrating on your energy and creating your spread. So let's see what's ahead for you in your birthday month. Exciting. Let's see. You're coming from a place of, I also want to say, you're coming from a place of a lot of new ideas. A lot of things you want to create or bring into your reality or bring around you. A lot of things that you want to explore, as came through in your introduction. So there's been a lot of goal setting. Don't be afraid of how many goals you set. Set as many as you want to set. Have a really positive self-talk, a really positive outlook to the goals that you are setting to bring in the new reality that you want to create. Manifestation is going to be a really big one for you in June as well. So make sure you really have a clear head and a positive outlook and a positive self-talk. Write out what you want to create, what you want to bring into your reality. Create your story. Create your story as if you were living it in the now. There's a lot of things that you want to, I feel like there's a lot of things that you want to explore, a lot of things you want to get out, a lot of things you want to talk about, a lot of things that you want to write about, want to speak about, want to talk to people about changes that you want to bring in, what direction you want to go in. You've been doing a lot of processing, So come June, it's going to be an absolutely fabulous month for you because it starts off really, really well. So this is about the goal setting that you've been doing, the dreams that you've had, the things that you've wanted to bring into your reality, the things that you've wanted to create for yourself. There's a real feeling of success. So there's a real feeling of confidence around you. There's a real feeling of you can achieve whatever it is you want to achieve. There's confidence that comes in with that my lovely Gemini. So people are noticing the shift. People are noticing the transition or the change in you. People are noticing the drive that you have, that energy that you have. So you've sort of got this, you're so ready to move forward with this. Whatever it is you choose to do, whatever direction you choose to go in, June is really going to prove a very, very good month for you, where you're being noticed. So if you're working for large corporations, if you're working for companies or businesses or working for someone else, you're going to be acknowledged for the work that you're doing. If you're in lockdown and you're working from home, you're still being rewarded for the work that you've done and are doing. It doesn't go unnoticed. So that's going to be a really good start to June for you, because you're just going to feel really confident in moving forward. There's this confidence that comes with that. There's this confidence. It's crossed by the Six of Coins, and the Six of Coins, or the Six of Pentacles, speaks of balance. It speaks of being rewarded for work that you've done. So if you've been doing a lot of overtime, if you've come up with a new idea, if you've come up with something good, if you've been working on a business of your own, there's going to be a balance, karmically a balance. There's finances coming your way. The tables have turned. There's going to be abundance coming to you, coming towards you, which I really is a really good thing. It's a really positive thing. That's about having a positive attitude as well, and having an expectation that that's going to come to you. For some of you, it's going to be looking at a relationship or a work environment, the home environment, dealing with other people, where you're wanting to bring things into alignment. Let's balance things out. Are you doing more than they are, or are they doing more than you? There is going to also be some sort of balance in a relationship. That can be a romantic relationship, a life partner. It can be a friendship. It can be a family member. It's just bringing something into alignment here for you. So there's going to be those considerations as well. So anything that you want to bring up, anything that you want to speak about, anything that you want to talk about to others, this is a good month to do that. It's a good month to clear the air. It's a good month to clarify situations, to bring a balance into your life, to bring a clear direction into where you're heading and what you're wanting to achieve. Okay, what's happening on a subconscious level with you? You've got the Eight of Swords here, and this is be mindful of, I'll hold it so you can see it. Be mindful of your thoughts. This is speaking about your thought patterns, your self-talk, your confidence level. Any blocks you have, any barriers that come up, understand that they are self-created. It's your projection. You're projecting out into your reality your thoughts. So you might think, oh yeah, I feel really positive, but you emotionally do not feel positive. It's your emotions that count. And so it's about having those emotions, feeling positive about those. Any blocks, any obstacles that you come up against in June are because of your thought patterns, are because of your self-talk, are because of how you're feeling emotionally. And that's also something that needs to be brought into alignment. That needs to be looked at, and that needs to be reviewed, and that balance needs to come in. So forewarned is forearmed. Be mindful of the way you feel emotionally, your self-confidence, your sense of self-worth, your sense of self-achievement, your sense of what you can achieve. Don't start, oh, well, I'd like to do that, but it's a bit impossible. How am I going to do it? You know, be mindful of your self-talk. Be mindful of your emotional state. Your mind might be saying one thing, but your heart is feeling another. So really bring that into review. Find that balance. Find that confidence in moving ahead. It's surrounded by positive cards, so I don't feel like it's a big thing. This is just something for you to iron out. This is just something for you to be aware of, what your thoughts are. And you know, we have relapses. We do fall into negative thoughts, or thoughts of impossibilities, and all. That's just normal. But as soon as you catch yourself doing that, bring yourself back to being positive, be looking forward to what's coming up for you in the future. You've also got the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Pentacles here, and this is what is going to be projected into your reality. This is a new financial beginning. This is a new beginning of abundance. It's abundance of feeling confident, feeling happy, things falling into place, things moving forward, financial gains coming in, the rewards for your efforts and what you're putting in place. You are going to, there's a turning point here. Money's going to start to flow. Happiness is going to flow. Love is going to flow. What do you want in abundance? What do you want in abundance? What is your abundance? What are you striving for? What goals are you setting? What is it what outcomes are you wanting? There's new start here, and any plans you make, any goals you set are going to have very rewarding results. So that's extremely positive. It's a real turning point that's coming up for you in June, which is absolutely fabulous. It's a real turning point for you. Growing, nurturing, abundance, everything that you're wanting is going to come to you. You're going to start seeing that happen in June. As we move through June, you're going to find yourself planning your achievements, planning your pathway. This is again coins, pentacles. You've got a lot of those. You've got 3 of those in this layout, and let's see what other ones you have as we move through your spread. But I feel like pages are about planning, and it's about planning for your future, planning for your your goals, setting your goals, planning how you are going to achieve them. Getting tongue-tied. This is the energy that's coming through. Have clarity of vision here. Clarity of vision. There's no room for confusion and there's no room for doubt. Allow your words to flow. Allow your dreams to come to reality. Plan for them. Set yourself a time frame. Set yourself steps to achieve what you're wanting to achieve. And that can be a move of house. That can be cementing and growing in a new relationship. It can be a new job. It can be a promotion. It can be a new business. It can take many forms, and they're different for all of you because you're all different. But you're all going to feel like there's this need to plan for your future, to plan. There's changes coming in for you. The way things were are no longer satisfying you. Something needs to shift, and you're in control of that shift. You're planning that shift. You're setting those goals. So that's very much up to you. Okay, you've also got the Hangman. The Hangman is, there's going to be a certain amount of self-sacrifice here. And the intensity of that self-sacrifice is going to vary for all of you, of course. But the Hangman, to suspend yourself upside down like that, takes balance, takes effort. It's not just something that's going to happen. There's self-sacrifice in that growth. There's something that you're going to, it could be curbing your social life if you're not in lockdown, to plan for your future, save your money so that you've got finances to do what you want to do, to get these projects going. It can be really looking at your shadow self, looking at yourself and putting in the effort to explore what your blocks are, to explore what's holding you back, to explore why you're not as confident as you would like to be, explore where the blocks are and why they're happening. So there's this also for some of you, that self-exploration. The Hanging Man also asks you to change your perspective. So when you're doing that self-work, it's about looking at things differently. It's about looking at things from the past that you're bringing through to the future, things that are holding you back, things that are creating the blocks in your life, and looking at them in a different light, looking at them from a different perspective, becoming the neutral observer, and looking at situations in your life that need to change. It can be your thought patterns that need to change. It can be your sense of self-worth that needs to change in moving forward. So there's going to be this self-analysis, and this is for some, it's going to come up about week 3, but of course timing's different for all of you because your natal charts are all very different. But there is this self-awareness, this self-analysis, this change of perspective of situations. A goal or a dream that you had that you've always thought, oh, well, I can't achieve that. There might be a change of perspective which makes it possible for you to achieve it. There's some sort of change that comes in here for you. And it's good to be putting in the work, because if you put in the work, you've got the 7 of coins, the 7 of pentacles. So if you put in the work, the more work you put in, the more you're going to reap from that. It's a balance. It's a karmic balance. The more effort you make, the more you're going to benefit from it. And it's going to be a balance. If you don't put in so much effort, if you're not looking at things, if you don't feel like doing it and there's no judgment there, then the rewards aren't going to be as great. So the more effort, the more time, the more self-analysis, the more looking at things from all angles, effort, goal setting, planning, the more you do, the more you're going to achieve. Things aren't going to happen overnight. You're going to start seeing improvements, but the improvements are shifts within you. The financial gains and the complete change, it's going to take a little longer, but it's there. This is about waiting for the harvest. You know, the apple falls when it's ripe. The fruit falls from the tree when it's ripe. There's no point picking it when it's not ripe, because you're not going to get the benefit of the best benefit from it, the best taste from it, the best enjoyment from it. So your efforts will you will reap the rewards of your efforts, but it's also about patience. It's about being patient. It's about being patient. It's about having the courage to charge ahead. This is the Chariot, and this means that you're in charge here. You're in control. As I said earlier, it's you that is calling the shots. It's you that's taking charge of these changes. They are coming from you. They're not external forces at work here. It's about you bringing in your conscious world and your subconscious self, bringing it into alignment, exploring your shadow self, exploring that subconscious self, and that's thought patterns, emotions, how we self-sabotage sometimes, how we're moving forward, bringing it in so that you are balancing the two. And again, it comes back to balance, which is a card that you had earlier in your reading. It's about finding that balance in moving forward, and that is going to give you great results. Don't hand the reins over to anybody else. This is yours. As tough as some of the choices and decisions are going to be for you, you need to make them, because there is growth there for you in making those choices and decisions. So make sure you do that, because what's going to happen is it's going to lead you, 6 of Swords, it's going to lead you, there's new learning, there's new skill development, there's new awareness, there's new knowledge. Shining a light on your true self and moving through to a new start, moving through to a new future, moving through to a new reality. This is what this month is really all about. It's about having the courage to take with you the resources that you need, everything you've learned from the past, without taking the baggage, but taking what you've learned and how that's shaped you, and moving forward with that in your growth. And knowing that you're confident enough, strong enough to be able to move forward, to be able to create whatever it is you're wanting to create. This is the month to do it. Very, very exciting month here. And you are going to create see, the water's really calm here. It's creating your reality in a balanced emotional way. The neutral observer. Clearing blocks, clearing obstacles, clearing this self-sabotage, improving your self-talk. So there's that growth that's coming in for you, which is absolutely amazing, absolutely astounding. I'm going to draw a card I'm going to use my Osho Zen Tarot deck this month as well. So let's see what Osho has to say? What words of wisdom for this month for you, my lovely Gemini? Okay, what have we got? Morality. Morality. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? In everything that you do, in whatever you're going to do, be morally just, be honourable, which I know you are. I know you will be. It's in moving forward for your own personal growth, but also being mindful of others, being mindful of how it impacts on others. It's about your words, the words that you choose, the words that you're going to use. In your wisdom. In your wisdom. That's using wisdom in moving forward. Using wisdom and knowledge in moving forward. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, and then we've got the angels of abundance. That flew out. The gorgeous angels of abundance. Not the angels, the angels of abundance, that's right. And you've got a windfall of abundance. That's what June holds for you, a windfall of abundance. Look, and that's why you've got so many coins, so many pentacles. A windfall of abundance, my lovely Gemini. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, your health, and your charitable work. And that's where morality comes in. You know, also considering others in your journey as well. Considering others in your journey. But it really is a month of exploration, confidence in forward movement, and excitement to bring forward the reality that you're wanting. That's very clearly the message that's coming through for you, my lovely Geminis. So I wish you many, many blessings. I wish you fabulous forward movement in your new birth year. It's an absolutely fantastic start. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. Many blessings to you and happy birthday to you, my lovely Gemini.